Okay, hello my friends and welcome back to Move with Jasmine. For those of you that I haven't had the opportunity of connecting with yet, hello, my name is Jasmine and today I'm going to be taking you through a hip and heart opening Vinyasa yoga practice. With that, we're going to get started right away in tabletop position. Finding a pose with the wrists underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips, and then on the inhale, let's lean slightly forward. On the exhale, lean slightly back, just warming up the wrists here. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you come back. Synchronizing breath and movement. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back. Good. On the next inhale, slowly find stillness in center. Inhale, drop the belly down, gaze towards the sky, press into the mat. And on the exhale, round through the spine, gaze towards the belly. Cat-cow, inhale as you open, and exhale as you close. One more time here, inhale, open, exhale, close. Good, on the next inhale, find stillness in center, neutral spine. On the next inhale, as you arch through the back, raise the right leg up at a 90-degree angle, foot is flexed. And on the exhale, draw nose and knee together. Good, inhale as you open, and exhale as you round. Two more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Squeeze nose and knee together. Push the floor away from you. And then with control, step that right foot through in between the palms, coming into a low lunge position. Keeping those fingertips rooted on the mat, begin circling through that front right knee, opening up the hip joint, just drawing circles to whatever extent is comfortable for you today. Good, slowly begin to take those rotations in the opposite direction. And then find stillness in center. On the inhale, reach the arms up nice and high. And on the exhale, cactus through the arms, pull the shoulder blades together. On the inhale, reach the arms forward and then up. On the exhale, bend through the elbows, squeeze the shoulders. Good. Inhale, leaning forward and up. And exhale, release. One more. Good. Inhale, reach those arms high to the sky. Exhale, plant the palms, and then send those hips back. Find a half split, maybe flexing through that front right foot. On the inhale, lengthen through the spine. And on the exhale, try and fold forward just a little bit deeper. One more breath just like that. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, deepen. Good. On the next inhale, bend generously through that front right leg and then come up on the back knee, root through the left palm. Inhale, reach the right arm high to the sky. On the exhale, take the right arm behind the back. Gazes towards the sky, back leg is straight and strong. Good. Inhale, reach that right arm high. Exhale, plant the right arm down. And then bend generously through that back left knee. Step towards the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up, rooting to rise. We meet at the top with the palms touching. And exhale, prayer hands come through to heart center. Release the arms by the sides. Mountain pose, palms face forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, melt forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, step the left foot back, followed by the right, and drop the knees down, finding your tabletop position. Another round of cat-cow here. Inhale as you arch through the back, gaze towards the sky. And exhale as you round through the spine, gaze towards your belly. Inhale, lean slightly forward as you arch. Exhale, lean slightly back as you round. Dramaticized cat-cow, one more. Inhale, lean forward and arch. Exhale, lean back and round. Good. On the next inhale, find stillness in center. And then lift that left leg high to the sky as you arch through the back, tiger pose. Exhale, nose and knee squeeze together, engage the core. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Three more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hips are leveled. Exhale. Final round. Inhale, lift nice and high. Back foot is flexed. And then squeeze nose and knee together really, really tight and step that left foot through in between the palms with control. On the next inhale, come light and easy on those fingertips. Begin circling that left knee. Opening up the hip. You've got it. Take those rotations in the opposite direction. Bringing some fluidity and movement into the low body. And then find stillness in center. Inhale, reach those arms up nice and high. Exhale, cactus the arms, strong back. Inhale, lean forward and up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, bend. One more. Good. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, plant the palms. Send those hips back. Flex through that left foot. You have your half split. Pull the inner thighs together. Keep those hips squared off. Inhale, find length through the spine. And exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. A gentle bend in that knee is welcome if this is too much for you. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Good. On the next inhale, shift the weight forward, plant the palms, lift the back knee up, root through the right arm as you lift the left arm high, coming into your easy twist. Take that left arm behind the back, peel that left shoulder back and gaze towards the sky. Easy twist with a bit of a heart opening and shoulder opening stretch. One breath here. And then inhale, reach that left arm high to the sky, plant that left palm, bend through the back right knee, step towards the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root to rise. And exhale, take an interlace of the hands behind the back. Press the hands away from those glutes. Good. Take a breath in. Maybe you lean the chest open even more, tilting the chin up, and take a calm breath out. One more. Good. On the exhale, release the interlace very gently. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the right foot back, followed by the left, finding your high plank position. Drop knees, chest, and chin towards the mat. Keep the glutes lifted, elbows glued to side body. Inhale, baby cobra. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. On the exhale, we meet in your very first downward facing dog. Take a moment here to pedal out your heels one at a time. Maybe swaying the hips as you do that. And then find stillness in center with those heels. Try and draw the hips up, those sit bones up even higher. On the inhale, float the right leg high to the sky. And then with control, step the right foot through in between the palms. On the inhale, reach those arms nice and high. Good. Exhale, bend through the elbows. On the inhale, lean forward and up. On the exhale, bend through the elbows. Same as before. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, meet with the arms nice and high, and then slowly lower the back heel down to a 90-degree angle and in alignment with the short side of your mat, and lengthen those arms out nice and long. Good. On the next inhale, left arm comes behind the back, right arm overhead, peaceful warrior. Good. Inhale, come back through to center, warrior two. Exhale, peaceful warrior. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Good. Inhale, come back through, warrior two, and then cartwheel the hands to frame that front right foot. Right away, step the right foot back into a three-legged dog, and then listen carefully. Right knee comes towards right elbow, squeeze and hold. Lift it up. Right knee comes towards left elbow. Squeeze and hold. Lengthen out that left leg. Come into fallen triangle. Lift that left arm high. We're here for 3. Lift those hips up nice and high for 2. And 1. Drop the left arm down. Come into a 3-legged dog or just a regular downward facing dog. Option to take a flow here. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down, maybe for your chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, your downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, float the left leg high to the sky. And then step the left foot through in between the palms with control. Inhale, reach the arms up nice and high. And we repeat, exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale as you bend, strong back. Inhale, lean forward and up. 1 more, exhale and inhale. Good. Open up, find your warrior 2. And then on the next exhale, release right arm behind the back and find your peaceful warrior. Inhale, come up, warrior 2. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, warrior 2. And then cartwheel the hands to frame that front foot. Step the left foot back, find a 3-legged dog. Listen carefully. Left knee, left elbow, squeeze. Lift it up. Left knee, right elbow, squeeze. Extend that left leg long. Your fallen triangle. You got it. For 3 and 2 and 1. Drop that right arm down. Find your 3-legged dog or maybe a regular downward facing dog. And then send the weight forward, move through a flow. We meet in downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. Inhale, float the right leg high to the sky and then step it through in between the palms. Right away, we'll drop the left hand down, lift the right arm high, coming into that easy twist. Good. From here, drop the back left heel down as you heel toe the right foot in front of you. Supported side plank. Lifting those hips up for 3 and 2 and 1. Right away, send that right leg behind you. Lower the hips down. And then right away, we lift those hips up, finding your wild thing. Good. Lower down on the exhale. Inhale as you lift. 1 more time. Exhale, lower. And inhale, lift. Good. Slowly come back through to center. Maybe find a 3-legged dog. And then lower down, find your chaturanga dandasana. Good. We meet in our downward facing dog. On the inhale, float the left leg high to the sky and then step it through in between the palms. Rooting through the right palm on the inhale, lift that left arm high to the sky and then drop the back right heel down as you heel toe the left foot in front of you, supported side plank. We're here for 3 and 2 and 1. Right away, send that left foot behind you, lower the hips down. Inhale, find your wild thing. And exhale, lower the hips. We have 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Good. Right away, find your 3-legged dog. Come back through to center. Maybe move through a optional 3-legged flow. And on the exhale, we meet in downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. Slowly lower down all the way to those knees and walk the hands in towards the body, finding a kneeling position on your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, take an interlace of those hands behind the back. Tilt the chin slightly up once again. Notice if you can find any more openness in the heart space after all of that movement. Good. On the exhale, slowly release. Hug the arms around the body, tuck the chin in, gentle counter stretch. Good. On the next inhale, find a neutral back, and then walk the hands forward, coming into a push-up position, modified on the knees. Right away, lower down all the way to the belly, and then we come into some heart-opening asanas on the belly. Reach the arms out towards the sides, palms face up, and then lift the legs and the chest off of the ground, keeping the gaze towards the top of your mat. You got it. We're here for 5. Lifting a little bit higher, strengthening the low back for 4, and 3, and 2. Last one, slowly soften down. Create a cushion for the head, maybe rest the chin or the forehead on the hands, and then windshield wiper the knees from side to side, releasing any tension in those hips. Good. Slowly come back through to center. And then your options are to repeat that one more time, or maybe you grab hold of the ankles this time and then press up, finding an even deeper heart opening asana. Pressing hands and feet away from each other for 5 and 4. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Slowly lower it down. Good work. No slinging motion there. And then right away we'll find a child's pose. Knees are apart, big toes together, arms are extended out nice and long. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. On the next inhale, find your tabletop position. Tuck those back toes under, send the hips up high, downward facing dog. And then slowly walk the feet in towards the hands. Bend generously through the knees and come into a seated position on your mat. Taking the legs into butterfly, grab hold of the feet and begin pedaling the knees up and down. Shoulders away from the ears. Spine is nice and long. Catching your breath. And then find stillness with the knees. Find strength in the core. Grab hold of the big toes with maybe a couple of your fingers, maybe the first 3 if you wish for extra support. And then experiment here. Engaging the core, can you lift that right leg up? Good, lower it down. Maybe lift that left leg up. Good, lower it down. Maybe lift both legs up, coming into a balancing pose of happy baby. Option here to even extend out the legs nice and long and wide. Or maybe most advanced variation, you can bring the legs all the way together, just balancing on the glutes. We're here for 5. Chest is tall, proud and open. Spine is long for 4. Core is engaged for 3. Face is soft for 2. And 1. Let go of the feet. See if you can find a boat pose right away, engaging the core for 5 and 4. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Low boat for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Lower the head and neck down. Take a moment to cactus the arms, windshield wiper the legs from left to right. Releasing any final bits of tension in the hips. And then slowly find stillness with the knees at center. Lengthen out that left leg and cross the right knee over top of the body, coming into a spinal twist. Gaze towards the right. Relax the face. Relax the jaw. And make the breath very subtle, very smooth, very calm. Inhale, slowly come back through to center. Release that right leg nice and long. Cross the left leg over top of the body, bending through that left knee, lengthening out through that left arm, and gazing towards the left side. Calm and steady breathing here. you'll slowly make your way back through to center. And then take a few moments here to enter your final shavasana, lying down on the back, palms are facing up, gesture of openness, giving, receiving. Just taking a few mindful moments here to allow the effects of your practice to really settle in. Good. Slowly begin to roll onto the side body. And then when you're ready to do so, keeping the eyes closed if you can, make your way up into a seated cross-legged position on your mat. Once again, eyes are closed if you can. Resting the palms on the lap, either facing down, gesture of groundedness, or up, gesture of openness. Spine is long, shoulders away from the ears, facial muscles relaxed. And then on the inhale, reach the arms up, keeping the eyes closed. Bring prayer hands to the forehead, a representation of pure thoughts for the rest of your day. Prayer hands to the mouth, a representation of pure speech. And prayer hands to heart center, a representation of pure intentions. You can bow your head in appreciation for your body for showing up today and for practicing. And with that, my friends, we are at the end of our time together today. I hope that this heart and hip opening yoga practice really, really resonated with you and gave your body everything that it needed in a short amount of time. If you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I always love to hear from you and the types of content you're interested in seeing next. And with that, I wish you an amazing, amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon. Ciao for now, my friends.